Welcome to Sorry for the Delay. I'm your editor, Mia. In this week's episode, the boys are off to a rough start with brain fog and mistimed button presses. Joshua has 7 holidays for us that lead into some odd conversations, and both boys finally have a fun find this week. Enjoy the show.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Sorry for the Delay. My name is Sean. This is Joshua. Somewhere over there. Joshua. Oh, wait. Oh, I fucked that up. I fucked that up for the first time in like 26 episodes. We are your hosts. My name is Sean. This is Joshua. How you doing, Joshua? All right, let's go.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we both know, neither of us can count or talk, so I don't think it matters. None of this is scripted. Everything that we do is pretty random and just, out of the box. How you intro there is pretty normal for what we do here. So thank you everybody for joining us. And normally this is where Sean says, "Welcome to your workout." You just put your spandex on. You packed in your freaking balls and your freaking, whatever you're putting in there. I don't know. But yeah,
you got those TikTok sweatpants on. So man. You do you, boo. You do you.
Those TikTok ones. I don't know. Those should be banned in some gyms. I think people are working out less when they see somebody walking with a TikTok span. Like, whoa, are those them TikTok? Like, it's a reason to talk, right? It's like, are those? Did you get those on those TikTok?
Yeah, for sure.
But people do look good in them. I mean, they're working.
That is for sure. People do look great in them. Also, just where I feel like I don't know, man. I'm just having a day of it. I think I pushed the wrong button right now. I'm adjusting some audio levels, and I think I hit the wrong one trying to adjust it. I'm all fucked up right now, buddy. I'm all fucked up. How about we just start where we usually start, Joshua? Do you have any holidays going on? Do you have any anything to get me right on track here? How many days do I have left to live? Like, what's up, bud?
I think what happened is, we just got into, the hour has changed for some of us. I think a lot of us are acclimating to 1 hour difference of time. So if you're feeling like your brain's a little fuzzy, or you're taking some new supplements like I am, you're just feeling a little different. It's okay. It's okay. Just let things happen. Let things, you will acclimate. You will get there.
Joshua, what kind of supplements are you taking, buddy?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to talk about that on air, but if somebody's curious, I may, if you ask in the comment, maybe I'll tell you what I'm taking these days. But what I am taking these days is giving me a sense of... No, I'm not messing around with fentanyl. No, I'm too old for that shit. I'm not here to try new drugs. I already know the drugs that work on me, and it's not fentanyl. All right? Fentanyl does not work. If you want to die, sorry, tragic, sad news. Fentanyl's the way to go, but I'm not taking fentanyl.
The way to go, baby.
Yeah, I'm doing something a little different these days. Feeling a little less fuzzy. I am tired, though. You still got to sleep. Right. It doesn't matter what you take. You still got to sleep. And so the fuzziness is the lack of sleep, not because of the supplements, and I'm trying something different, but it feels good. But I do have holidays, and I do have how many days left in the year. Just depends on where we want to start. I'll give you some days.
Let's start with give me some days, Joshua. Let's see how many days we got left.
Why not? Okay. So for the year, we got 274 days left in the year. That means
274.
That also means 39 weeks. So.
Ooh.
You got time. You still got time. Like I always say, maybe you've already accomplished your goals, maybe not. But if you haven't, because we're here to create goals and change people's lives, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, you got time.
That's the message we want to spread here. We're here to change people's lives and start goals.
Just, I don't know.
Vote for us for president.
I'm catching up. Hey, it is an election year. It is an election year, so somebody's voting for somebody.
Yeah, it is.
Probably going to be us. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you got some time left.
No.
If you want to jump into holidays, I did do some. I did do some research. Let me try to speak properly. I came up with 7 holidays, but I also found one that maybe shouldn't be a holiday. I want to know if, like, once we get further down the line here, should this be a holiday? Is this a holiday to celebrate or not celebrate? We'll get there, though. I got 7 of them. So should I ramble off some of these holidays?
Yeah, ramble them off, Joshua. Ramble these holidays off. Let's hear them.
This is in no particular order. And so the first one I got for you, and you may have to remind me if I've said this already, but what I found for April 2nd, 2024 is National Love Your Produce Manager Day.
All right. Okay. I see you. Grocery outlets. I feel you. All right.
You're not loving on your produce manager, Sean? I know you're a man of organic showers.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely a man of organicness. I'm a man of organic sizes, organic produce. But don't know who my produce manager is. So as soon as I find out, Joshua, I'll let you know, and I will love on them.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know how many people are going to go out there and love their produce manager, and I don't even know if a produce manager is the one who created this holiday. Because on the last episode, I think it was the last episode, we talked about make up a holiday day.
Holiday.
Yeah, create a holiday day.
Thank you, Mia, for editing that one. That was that was a good one.
But I don't know. Maybe somebody made that shit up. But if you want to celebrate your produce manager, I don't know. Give him a shout. He point you in the right direction for some good shit, possibly. So that was my first one.
Right.
All right. The next one.
Sure. All right. Okay.
I got oh shit! It cut it off.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know what it is though. Okay, so today on April 2nd, 2024 is National Ride Your Horse to the Bar Day.
I'm gonna take my horse to the hotel road and gonna.
So dumb. So fucking dumb.
I also think I fucked up the lyrics of that song, but it's all right.
All right,
Joshua,
are you riding your horse? Are you doing that? Fuck.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you, buddy. I was going to ask, would you ever ride a horse to a bar? You doing that? That sounds fun. I mean, it sounds really fun.
I had this
Although
conversation.
Horses do scare me.
I know. So, and this is along the lines of the conversation I had earlier. We had occasionally where I work, we have vendors come in, and the lady I was talking to, she grew up riding horses, and she's super comfortable on horses. She had a horse of her own. And I don't know. My story was completely different than her. She loves horses. She's very comfortable, even though she said her horse almost killed her dad 4 times, by bucking him off and chewing on his neck and shit. She had yeah, yeah. I told the story where the horse literally
what a way to go.
Yeah, the horse literally he fell off the horse, and the horse grabbed him by the neck and tried to pull him off the dirt or something, and he ended up with these giant marks, horse teeth marks on his neck.
God dang.
But I think horses are beautiful. I'm not very comfortable riding a horse. The only time I've ever ridden a horse, I got bucked off. Literally cowboy. I thought I was a teenager trying to ride this horse, and the horse just threw me off, and I almost got trampled. So,
horse is fuck you, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, and it walked off and did its own thing, but I'm not super comfortable on it. But would I ride a horse to the bar?
Your wife.
I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't ride a horse to the bar because I think you could get a DUI, riding a horse drunk, can't you?
I think you can get a DUI from doing anything while intoxicated, whether it be riding a horse or riding a scooter. I think if you're in anything mobile, I think you can still get a DUI. And I know you can still you can't get a DUI from it, but you can get a ticket for being drunk in public. So I don't know. I would do it. Why not?
You're sketchy, dude. I would. I mean, if you grew up with horses, I get it. You're probably fine doing it, but I'm not.
Never grew up with horses. I don't think people understand how big a horse is. If you've never seen a horse in person, horses are fucking huge. And I think I've talked about this before. This feels like I've talked about this on the podcast, but horses are big and they're scary. and they scare me. So,
all right. Well, moving on. Sean's riding a horse to the bar on April. So if April 2nd, comes around and you see Sean riding a horse, he's going to be like, well, I'm celebrating a holiday if you see him out there, everybody. But I'm not doing it. Not doing it at all. For my third holiday or observance, however you want to look at it, is National Ferret Day.
Oh, like the animal? Like Ferret the animals?
Yeah, ferret.
Those are so cute. I like ferrets. They're cute. Kind of look like little snakes with fur, but they're cute.
Snakes with fur. I don't know anybody with a ferret, but I think they're illegal in California.
Are they really?
I don't think you can own them as a pet in California. Can you own them in Washington? I didn't look that up.
I think you can. I can show you right now.
Can we get a fact check on a ferret in California and Washington? But I think they are not legal in California. I know people do, have them as pets, but I don't think it's something you can have legally. Not that matters.
I mean, if it's your friend, it's your friend,
Like the raccoons, people have pets, pet raccoons. I don't know.
Here, I'll tell you right now. What states are ferrets legal in? The answer is
drum roll, please.
Fucking.
What's Google? Who's helping you out here?
California has banned them.
Okay,
California. So California banned them. I'm looking at a Reddit post here. That's why it's taking me so long.
Oh,
California can't have them. Washington is not on that list, so I guess Washington you can have a ferret. So,
well, I guess if you want a ferret, Sean, you can. I don't know why that was so funny, but if you want a ferret, Sean, you can have a ferret. I guess I laugh because I can't imagine you owning a ferret, like putting the ferret in your background or some shit. I think that's happening.
Can you imagine it right here sitting on my shoulders? Just right here, just fucking. Mia, can you Photoshop a ferret? Nah, I'm not wasting your time on that. That'd take too long.
So, maybe you can borrow one. You can maybe SPCA. You can like a rent, or adopt one for a week.
Go rent a home. Yeah, you foster.
Yeah. Foster. Ferret. That is the word. Yeah, foster. Maybe foster a ferret.
Yeah, I'll foster a ferret right up my ass.
Ooh, that would be that. That is not okay. PETA is listening. Is it PETA? They will not. It's gross. Don't do that.
Hey, wait, Joshua, before we move on from this ferret thing, and speaking of torturing myself, I heard the most disturbing, form of torture. Would you like to hear it, Joshua? Would you like to hear this form of torture?
I'm all ears when it comes to torture. I don't want it to be, I don't want torture upon myself, but if you want to lay out some history, let's hear your
Joshua,
torture history.
Get this medieval idea of torture. So what you do is we strap you down, right? We strap you down so that you can't move, obviously. And what we do is we get typically, I don't know how we should do it, but in my mind, it's like a glass. In
your
jar.
Mind? No, this isn't your mind. You said they do this. Come on, man.
Because
we're not fantasizing how to torture me. Fuck, dude. Come on. Let's just tell it.
But it's like a glass jar, basically, right? And inside the glass jar are rats, right? And so you put the rats on your body, and then at the end of the glass jar, you have a little heat source, right? So it's getting hot, right? And the rats are trying to find a way out. And the only way out is to claw and bite at your innards. Think about that.
Oh my God. I've heard of this one before. I've heard of this one before.
Yeah, so you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah. I've heard they do this where certain things on your belly button. They put that little thing on where your belly button is, because there's that little kind of little orifice. It's kind of a head start. It's depending how deep your belly button is. Some people got some, if you got an outie, an innie. I mean, if you're an outie, you got a little bit more time. But if you got an innie,
they could just
yeah, you got an innie. They already got an inch or two already depth on you, and maybe along the way, if you got a little crumbs in there for him, maybe you're a nice guy like that, and you'd save a little extra in there, for the rats.
Anyways, that was my torture tangent.
Oh no, yeah,
what's the next holiday, Joshua?
Yeah, maybe in one of these episodes we go on a torture tangent. Oh, that's gonna be a dark one. We should probably wait till we get closer to Halloween or something, But that would be a dark one. All right. So which one have I not read over here? Because what did I say I got 7 of these? How many did I get through, everybody? How many was that? 4, 3? Fuck, I don't remember.
I think it was
all right.
3, maybe. Let's find out.
All right. Yeah, I got another one for you. Here it goes. Yeah, because I got 7, of course. How about this one, Sean? You may like this one. You may hate this one, but I fucking love this one. It's National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day.
I like peanut butter and jelly. What? Who says I don't like peanut butter and jelly? Who are you talking to?
No, I said, do you like it? Are you a peanut butter and jelly? So,
I do.
Because
I like it.
There's an astounding amount of people that are allergic to peanuts, and some people don't like peanut butter and jelly. So are you a
what is your favorite
PB&J
flavor,
guy?
Joshua? I am
for jelly.
Like when you for jelly. Like when you say PB&J, what is your go-to PB&J?
I grew up eating a lot of strawberry and apricot.
Okay.
Not
a unique one.
Not a giant fan of apricot, but if it's the only thing in the fridge and you got a large family, as I grew up in, you gotta go for the apricot. And it grows on you. Let's just put it that way. It grows on you.
Wait, did it grow on you, or did you just become like Stockholm syndrome and you're like, well, it's all I got to eat. I'll find the good in this. Is that what happened, Joshua?
Have you ever had apricot jelly? Have you ever had it?
I have. I love apricot jam. Like
okay.
I do actually really enjoy it. But that's what I'm imagining you. You're just like, it's like everybody ate all your strawberry jelly and you're just like, oh fuck, I have to eat the apricot jelly.
I think what it is with strawberry, there's a bit of sweetness that comes with it. And I haven't had apricot in a long time, but if I'm not mistaken, apricot has a bit of like a tartness to it. It's not as sweet.
It's got a bit of a
as strawberry, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's kind of what throws me off about the apricot is like if you've made 87 strawberry PB&Js and then you have like one apricot, you're just kind of going to be like, why does it just doesn't something taste different here? But yeah,
you got to think of it as like a palate cleanse is what you got to think about it as. You know what I mean? It's
but I love
palate for the next time you have strawberry.
If I'm not going to like say Taco Bell or run into my local taco truck or whatever's open late night around here, I try to stay away from the other fast food chains, but I will make me a fat peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and it's fat. I mean, this thing is like this, is fat. So you will have 85% to 92% peanut butter. And I buy the crunchy shit. Don't fuck around. I don't buy that creamy, smooth. No.
Oh,
no.
Joshua.
No,
how
no,
can
no.
you fuck your peanut butter then, bro? How are you going to do
not,
that? Huh?
Why I don't do that with peanut butter, so it's a very easy decision for me.
Hang on.
It's for consumption, not any other thing.
You were never a broke college kid who went out and bought the creamy, smooth peanut butter, put it in their microwave in the dorm room, took it out, and then just went ham? That was not you?
No.
I don't think I can podcast with you anymore, buddy.
My go-to, if you want, I mean, my go-to because I did move out for a while. My go-to was peanut butter and jelly. It was the old quesadillas, the cheese and the tortilla, because you can buy a big old stack and a block of cheese at Costco and last you for months. But be careful, eat enough of that, you won't be able to shit. It'll back you up.
Yes, sir.
It'll back you up. You'd be like, why can't I shit while all you're eating is quesadillas for 7 days straight? You know, it's cost effective, but you can't poop. So you do PB&J, and then there was the top ramen, and then there was the mac and cheese, baby.
Ramen's always a staple.
And all of those were very cost effective, not living at home. You could make it on that shit.
Very true. Very true. Speaking facts. All right, let's move on. Next topic. Next holiday. What do you got?
All right. So, okay, we got that out of the way. We got that out of the way. Okay. All right. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. How about, I mean, we can go as long or as short on this one because it does touch you and I in many ways.
Oh, interesting.
Many ways. Okay. Mentally, physically, emotionally, backroom conversations. How do you feel about National DIY Day?
Oh God.
How do you feel about the DIYers out there? Come on, let's be honest about the DIYers. Let's be honest.
Well, are we talking about DIYers in the sense of like construction, like making stuff like that? Because if we're not, I mean, we're technically DIYers, Joshua, because we're doing this on our own. You know what I mean? So which aspect is this talking about? Does it not? I'm assuming it doesn't stay.
No, this has to do with your traditional do it yourself. Go into your local, you know, where you buy your hammer, you buy your nails, you buy your whatever the fuck you're trying to buy, and you have no idea what the hell you're doing buying this shit. Like you saw it on TikTok, you saw some shit. This is a day for those people to come out and raid your place of business, and now they feel okay about it. Do you like this holiday? Do you not like this absurd?
No.
Do you like it?
I hate this shit with a passion, Joshua. I would say that if you're a DIYer, stay in your fucking lane. All right, hire a contractor to come out and build whatever it is that you're trying to build. Hire somebody who knows a little bit more than you, right? Because these people, Joshua, these people are a plague. All right, these people are a plague on humanity. They think that they can do anything. They become entitled, Joshua. They become entitled, and if you don't stop them, nobody will. You know, they're gonna keep trying to come out there and build stuff. You're gonna buy a house in 50 years, and one of these DIYers has put their effort into creating something, right? And you go in there and you get it inspected, and it's just shit. You know, it's all fucked up. They should have hired a contractor. You know, I hate them. I hate DIYers. Joshua, controversial take. DIYers can eat the underside of my dick. All right.
Oh my God, Jesus, you went hard at the end there. So have you ever ran into a DIYer that you like though? I mean, because some people watching this know where we spend most of our time during the week, right? We'd love to do this for 40 plus hours a week, but we know people watch this and they know what we do on the side here, right?
No,
so,
Joshua.
Can you appreciate a good DIYer
that I like?
No? Really? You don't like any of those sons of bitches?
I'm standing on this statement. I don't like any of those sons of bitches. If you come at me with a question that you can clearly find the answer to, you can go fuck yourself.
Holy shit.
I don't like any of them.
Really?
That doesn't mean that there's not nice people in the world, Joshua.
Okay. All right. Let's not get
I
it
do like
twisted.
myself a nice person.
All right.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. I like nice people. Right. People who are friendly. I like those people. If you're a DIYer, though, I still fucking hate you. But if you're a nice DIYer, I still hate you. But at least you're nice, and I appreciate that. So don't get it twisted.
I mean, I take a different approach, right? Because I've been doing what I've been doing at quite some time, right? A lot of people know this. A lot of people, you know this. Other people that I work with know this. The approach I take with DIYers is the best DIYer you're ever going to run into is the one that you can teach something to. Those are the ones I like. I like the ones that come in looking for advice, and you give it to them, And the next time you see them, they don't come in and ask you the same fucking question. You know, now you're done. You've moved on. You've added a new chapter in their book of the DIY, and they do no longer need to ask you, what is this? Why am I using it? And how did it break? I mean, because all those questions we get regularly, well, how'd you break it? You probably didn't know what you were doing. What do you need to fix it? I got that. And next time I see you, I hope it's something different because I'm done with this particular topic with you. Find somebody else. You know, I've given you my information. But I don't mind a DIYer. They actually give me, they give me a little bit of purpose. You know, they give me a reason to use what I've learned up here over the years. If I can't use this, Sean, if anybody watching this isn't allowed to use the information that they've acquired over the years, my God, you're in the wrong field. You know, you do something different with your life, because if people are coming to you for information, please provide it to them and don't go the other way, because I promise you, if you fucking give them the information, especially DIY, if you give it to them, they will come back and they'll never ask you the same question again. If they do, well, maybe they just got a screw loose, or they just forgot. But I can appreciate a DIY. I like them. You know, they keep me employed. They keep me going. So I have a different take, but people are kind of dumb sometimes. I'm dumb too,
Hey, everyone's opinion is valid, even if they're wrong, So that's fine. You can love these DIYers all you want, Joshua, but in my mind, just know if you're a DIYer and you're coming up to me with a question, in my mind, I am running you through a wood chipper. Like you're just coming out fucking ground beef on the other side. Just saying. So. Two different approaches to, customer service, dare I say.
Oh, God. Yeah. Because literally we are, helping the public figure shit out. Well, okay. So cool. That's my National DIY Day. They've created that for you folks out there. So if you're a DIYer, and you catch on to this podcast later, I'm accepting you. Sean will spit in your face. He'll walk the other way. He will not help you, nor will he use the information he's gathered over the years. He will watch you fucking drown. That's what Sean's
I did not say that. I'd like to point that out. I did not say that. All right. You're still getting my help.
I said it.
But I'm doing it with an attitude.
All right, moving on. Okay. How about this one? I know you're not going to like this one, but I'm going to throw it out there anyways. I had 7. Okay. I found 7. I'm going to give you, I think this is the last one I got for my holidays. How about National Nature Day? How do you feel about nature, Sean? As we sit here in front of cameras and computers, what is your take on nature? You drive a Prius.
I am not opposed to nature.
Man drives a Prius, right? Everybody.
I drive a Prius.
Yeah. Fucking judge him.
I accept nature for what it is. All right. It's beautiful to look at. It's fun to look at. Sometimes it's nice to be out in nature. All right. But if you can't tell by this physique, nature doesn't like me. All right. All right. I'm not one for exploring nature in all its depths and crevices. You know what I mean? Like that's just not happening. I would rather sit here on YouTube, put that shit to 4K and see a fly through of the Grand Canyon than actually go to the Grand Canyon. That's just not me, Like I would rather sit on my couch and watch a live stream by, let's say, Joshua, while he's out adventuring in the country. That's what I would rather do. But nature's pretty to look at, but I'm not going out there.
Oh my goodness. So you're kind of breaking my heart a little bit, because a few episodes back we walk on the we went outside for a little bit up there in Washington. So you're going to tell me the whole time I visited you and we were outside, you would have rather been on the couch eating hot Cheetos with your hand tucked on your pants, scratching your balls with 4-day-old socks, like you would rather be doing that than outside with me? Are the rest of us who are enjoying the nature?
Am I gonna tell you that? No, of course not. No, but am I gonna look directly in camera and say I would never do that? I think we know the answer. So,
all right. I mean, I don't know. Like if we're turning the tables here and we're on this side of the scope here on this side of the camera, I love nature. I really do think that getting outside and getting some fresh air, getting some sun on your skin, it makes a difference for your overall mental health, for just like the people you're going to run into outside, and just connecting, getting your feet in the dirt. I think it's good for you. I think it's good. You know, there was a time when we actually gave our shoes.
Yeah, it could be good for you, right? But people outside of the realm of my home are dangerous. There are rapists. There are murderers. There are murderer rapists. Joshua, there are people who would kill you because you didn't hold the door open for them. You know, the world is a crazy place, and I'm perfectly okay with the amount of sun I get by driving to and from work. That makes me happy. And, you know, they make LED lights for houseplants. So there has to be an LED light for a human. Just saying, as my hair pops out. Look at my little hair popped out right there.
I think you're right. They do have tanning booths. You're right. They do have, you can go somewhere and you can sit in a tube and you can get some sun, or you could fucking go outside and look at that big ball in the sky and actually get some shit on your skin and get it for free.
I'm not doing it. I'm gonna fix my hair real quick. Mia, go ahead and cut this out.
I'm a big promoter of, you know, nature, getting outside, having fun, connecting with each other outside. Because what would you rather drink a beer inside in a cramped, dark space, or would you rather drink a beer outside on the beach, in the mountains, whatever, on the, you know, snow cap, fucking just set the mood, you know, whatever you want.
Okay,
like,
so
would you rather be doing
Joshua, here,
like,
listen,
what are you doing?
Listen, so yes, I would rather have an ice cold beer on top of a snowy, ice capped mountain. The issue with that is getting to that fucking point. All right. I don't want to spend the time or energy to climb 16 miles at an elevation of 250 feet just so I can sit there and have one beer because I'm so fucking exhausted. You know what I mean? Like, I would rather be in the cramped basement going toe to toe with people than hike the 10 miles to get to that point.
Going toe to toe. See, this is the point, everybody. You know, if you're just waking up and you're just fucking wiping the sweat off your brow, this is the point. I'm trying to get Sean worked up. We need to raise Sean up here.
He already got me worked up.
We need to get him going. So this is the point where you drop some comments and you say, Sean, get off your ass. You know, your socks are 4 days old. Get up. Take a Q-tip.
Socks and underwear can be used at least 4 times. I'm just saying.
Take that Q-tip, drive it deep down in your belly button, and get all that nasty ass fuzz out of there, Sean. Because it's time.
Oh, God. Speaking of time, hey, everybody, it's halfway through your workout. I'm happy that we could provide the entertainment for you. Or not, whatever this is. Joshua, I really want to tell the people where you're going, buddy. Like, I really do. But I know we're not going to talk about it. But just know that for those of you watching, we have pre-recorded some episodes because Joshua's going on a little adventure. And we're going to just leave it at that for right now. Because I know he doesn't want to talk about it yet. So we'll just leave it at that. But just know there's an adventure going on somewhere. Joshua, tell me about your background real quick, because I see a dog and I see someone walking. And as we were talking about walking, I was like, what is going on with that dog? Why is he wearing sunglasses?
Well, now that we've gotten past all the holidays some of us might be into, we're gonna circle around to a holiday that I want to see a raise of hands that you may or not be, may be into, may not be into. So there is an observance, a holiday that is called National Don't Walk Your Dog Day. Doesn't that seem kind of cruel?
That seems kind of fucked up. Like, why? I mean, when you buy a dog, or when you find a dog, or when you kidnap a dog, or you steal a dog, I think you have some obligations. And I feel like the one obligation that you have, at the very minimum, is to walk this dog. Like, am I wrong here, Joshua? Like, isn't that part of the obligations of a pet owner? I mean, as you yourself, Joshua, own like 16 dogs now. Like, don't you have to take these out for a walk? Like, where else are they going to pee and shit?
When I was doing research, so I'm so smart. Look at this brain right here. The hair is falling out because I'm so fucking smart. Big brain shit's going on here. So when I came across all the 7 other ones that I was, we just mentioned, I came across that one, and it kind of bummed me out a little bit. So I started thinking, like, if you had a dog and you decided to practice this holiday every day, this observant every day, what did you get the dog for? Like
That's what I'm saying.
Get about a stuffed animal. Like, you're not walking your dog. Like, are you celebrating this? Who is celebrating this? The reason I wrote it down, because I want to know who is okay with not walking their dog. What individual gets an animal that requires some kind of, like, let's get out, let's have some fun, like dogs love life, and then you just throw it a treat every once in a while, and you're like, you know what, fuck you, you know what I mean? Like, you're there when I want you there, fuck and you, dog. Yeah, like, fuck you, like like Jesus. National Don't Walk Your Dog Day, like, that's kind of tough. It's tough to swallow.
It's fucked up. Listen, if you own a dog, take it for a fucking walk. Do not celebrate this holiday. It's not okay.
Yeah, I
maybe
the little I read on it. What's that?
What if your dog can't walk? Just saying, there are dogs out there that can't walk.
Hey,
dogs are in little wheelchairs. You know what I mean?
I've had dogs that can't walk.
Maybe this is a holiday for them. I'm just saying. Like, we observe. We observe all these different types of holidays for all these different types of people. What if this is just another observation for dogs that can't walk? Yeah,
so we're
another perspective.
We're flipping the script, making it an okay thing.
Flipping it.
I think it's for them lazy ass owners.
Now we're honoring those dogs.
No, I think. It's
I'm not saying any owner who's done malpractice and fed the dog to the point where it cannot walk. I'm wanting to acknowledge the dogs that were maybe hit by a car and can no longer walk and have wheels now. I want to honor those dogs on Do Not Walk Dog Day, or whatever the day was called.
Yeah. But I promise you, if you do walk your dog, you might end up reaching the Guinness World Record that was hit by this dog. I got a dog. Because we're all about records.
Sorry, that sentence came out real funny.
There is a dog. I didn't write it down, but I did come across it. It's not on the screen over here, so I'm doing this off of memory, which is terrible. Right. There is a Guinness World Record for the oldest dog ever. This dog lived to 31 years old.
31 years old. How many years is that in dog years? Like 15?
No, it's over 100.
Fuck me in the butthole, Joshua. God damn. That's an old ass dog. Yeah.
31 years old. Like, you had your dog, like, I think I had a cat that lived like 20 years or something, like 18 years. Like, I was like, holy shit. Yeah, we had a cat that lived a long, the cat lived a long time. I don't want to tell you how it perished because it's kind of sad, but it perished not naturally. It perished unnaturally.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh no! What the fuck?
Yeah, it
Joshua, you can't spoil. You can't tell us that.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you how my cat died. That it was. Let's just say it was on the ground. It was enjoying the sun that I just said is so good for you. You know, looking up at the stars, and all of a sudden, you know, something happens to you. You know, like
the sun kills. Let me put it that way. All right, the sky, nature kills. All right. My name is Sean, and I disapprove of nature.
It wasn't the sun that killed it. It was the rubber from the tire that killed the cat. It wasn't the sun.
All I'm picturing is just a cat laying there and just a giant tire just fucking.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Away. It was a good cat. Jesus. I love that cat. I love that cat. It was good. God bless that little cat. Oh, that was a beautiful cat.
R.I.P. kitty cat.
Yeah, but yeah, that is all my holidays that we enjoy. One that I don't really agree with. We could probably throw some thumbs down somewhere in the comments if you're not walking your dog. If you don't put a thumbs down in the comment, I'm just going to assume that you are a non-dog walker and you're just one of those people. So if I see some thumbs down, I know you're part of the dog walker crew.
Wait, Joshua, you never answered the question. What did you use to get that background image? Did you just type dog walking with glasses? Like what you? Okay,
so how
this week?
Chat GPT or whatever Pro Clip or whatever the AI thing I'm using these days to just kind of generate some of this fun art. I inputted. So what I wrote was draw me a dog walking its owner. And that's what it generated.
So the dog is walking to me, it looks like the owner is still walking the dog.
I was, yeah. And I you know, I don't know if you can, I don't know what's going on down here. You know, if you look underneath the sneakers, like you know, my mouse is kind of moving around, you know, it's probably a little fuzzy, but I don't know what's going on underneath the sneakers, but I'm going to assume that's the tail that's curled up. Good point. Underneath this leg.
We'll take it.
Yeah, that's the tail. That's not anything else back there, folks. Don't get weird. But yeah, those are my holidays. That's what I got.
We got about 15 minutes left, buddy. Do you have anything that you want to get off your chest today? Do you have any complaints or anything? Has anything happened to you within the last few weeks that you really need to talk about? Just normal days for you?
No, I think leading up to this vacation I'm about to take in this adventure I'm about to go on, it's been a little stressful. I know I do have some stuff going on in my personal life that some people know about, but one of them that I will share is I have a vehicle that's really old. It's 2000. It's a 2001 truck. I love this truck. It's been very good to me. There's a lot of memories in this truck. This truck got me through high school. There's been a lot of people in that truck. There's a lot of stains in that truck.
A lot of stains.
There's a whole lot of like you know the wheel, you know the actual wheel you hold on to, the rubber on the top where you hold it, that's all rubbed off. You know, it doesn't happen naturally. There's a whole lot of grease and grime, you know, some shit going on in there. Some stickiness in that truck. But yeah, it's been plaguing me a little bit. So I'm at the point right now where I go, do I buy a new car? Do I lease a car? Do I walk to work? Do I get a fucking skateboard? Roller skates? You know, a fucking wind sail?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You know, do people take fucking balloons to work now and shit? I mean, how are people getting to public trans, you know, like Uber? Do I just become Uber and pay myself? You know, like I picked myself up because I got a sticker on the fucking windshield. So how do I charge myself for this shit? Can I be my own client? Is there a trick there? But yeah, I'm plagued with an issue with, I got my radiators leaking, my oil's leaking, the brakes are starting to squeak. I got 7 nails in each tire. I got to fucking refill every fucking 7 days. The blinkers don't work. The mirrors have never worked because I don't have a button like the rest of you. Same thing with the fucking windows. I don't have a button. I got to fucking use a crank. Yeah, so I do have stuff on my mind, you know, but you know, so I'm in the position Do I lease? Do I buy? Do I fucking stand on the corner and put my thumb out? You know, like how do I go about getting to where I got to go? So that's on my mind. You know,
it's a tough decision, buddy. I mean, it really is. But I will say, it is time for that truck to see its day. You know, it's time for it to go out to pasture, and you go ahead and you old yeller that shit, buddy. That truck has done you good, and you can only do it better by sending it off into the truck heaven. Just saying. But as far as your buying versus leasing thing, Joshua, I don't know, man. You don't drive a lot. I mean, a lease might be in your favor. So I'd say do whatever you feel is right, buddy.
When it comes to getting rid of a vehicle, because I've never done this, right? I've only owned I don't even really, I've ever owned one. I don't know. Like, my name's not even on it. It's not even mine legally. I just drive the damn thing. I just drive it, you know? So when it comes to getting rid of an old car, what do you do with an old car? Can you just
easy, Joshua, in your situation,
what do you do with it?
You call 1-800-CAR-FOR-KIDS.
Oh,
1-800-CARS-FOR-KIDS, or however the fuck that song goes. That's what you donate that shit, because nobody's gonna take your fucking truck, Joshua. They're gonna look at your truck, they're gonna see what's wrong with it, and they're gonna be like, "We'll give you $15 for it."
No, I could get more than $15. Come on, the thing
Joshua,
still works.
If you
it
go
still
and
works.
trade in your truck right now, buddy, I swear to God, you go over there and you trade in your truck, you're not going to get more than like $1,500 out of it.
I got a plan. Here's my plan for getting rid of my truck. So I do it. So right. It's got an oil leak. Before I go to the dealership, what do? I take all the oil out of it so it doesn't leak when it gets there. Perfect. Okay. The next thing I do, the coolant leaks. What do I do when I get there? Do the same fucking thing. I just take the coolant out, show up empty. It's in perfect condition. Before I get there, because it smokes, if I drive for too long, it smokes. I'll just park it for 10, 15 minutes before I drive into the dealership in the adjacent parking lot. And then I drive up and say, hey, put a little fucking tree inside. It smells good in there, you know, vacuum it. Fucking
black ice, baby.
Yeah, but the way I do it is I've thought even further than the coolant and the oil. I make sure I show up right before the E for the gas turns on. So I give it to him completely drained of all of its life before I give it to him. Is that like, Jesus, is that wrong? Would that be?
I mean, I don't know how you're gonna get there that way, but hell, fuck it. If we can make it work, let's make it work. I don't know, man. Fucking leave a comment. Let us know if that'll work for Joshua. To be honest, like, give this man some advice, please, for the love of God.
I didn't even mention the tires, all the nails, you know, like if I leave it there for 30 minutes, the tires will go empty flat. So, I mean, like I just got to get it there. If I just get it there, park it in the distance, you know how things look better at a distance. Like, oh man, you know, and I park it on the side where there's the least amount of dents, because one of the sides is all dented up. So if I just park it like sun's coming down, you know, the guy wants to make the sale. I look for the youngest guy in the lot that just got hired. He's all slick. You know, he's like, I'm going to land a sale today and I'm going to get this car that he has and I'm going to trade this. And so little does he know, I'm coming in hot. I got a plan.
God damn it, Joshua. God damn it. All right, let's move on. We got to wrap this shit up. Do you have any fun finds for the week, Joshua? You let the people, you had nothing for the last 2 weeks and you told the people that today would be the day.
Okay, today is the day. Today is the day that...
Did you let everybody know?
I went out and I made a purchase for the people, or I made a purchase
for the people,
by the people, for the people, because I will be writing this off for tax reasons. So it's by the people, for the people.
Let's go.
So thank you, taxes, because I can write you off for this gift. But I found something fun, you know. I visited my local CVS. Just kidding. I went to Target.
CVS. Oh, I was like, oh, what a change.
Yeah, I didn't go. Yeah, CVS. What do you buy at CVS? Fucking toothpaste and fucking I don't know.
Condoms.
Some other shit. All right, I found this fun little gem, and I came across this because lately we've been doing a few episodes where Sean has kind of like, we've been playing these little games, right? He's like these little, not Cards Against Humanity, I forget what you called them, but I came across this little game.
The train one? Yeah.
So I came across this little game. I think it would be fun to play. Let me know in the comments if you have this game, have played this game, but it is still sealed. I have not opened it yet. This game may go on the trip that I'm about to go on, because this trip's going to be across country. Spoiler alert, it's going to be like 9 days on the road. It's going to be awesome. But here you go.
Yeah,
this is what I found. Does not take batteries. You can pull it out. Maybe you need a flashlight, but this is what I found. Right here.
That's good. Taco versus burrito. Interesting. Is there a description on there, Joshua? What is this game about here?
Okay. What they're gonna say? Taco versus burrito. The game night, food night. It doesn't really say. Includes 24 food cards, 32 action cards, 5 tacos and burritos, 3 quick start cards, 1 rule book. It's a family game. It's a party game. And it has so BuzzFeed gave it an award, Pop Sugar gave it an award, and Bustle gave it an award. All listed on the back.
You said those 3, and I only know one of those. So maybe after you play it, we'll give it an award.
Yeah, there you go. Taco versus burrito. I know this is something that is a debate. You know, do you like tacos? Do you like burritos? You going for the hard shell? Or are you going for the soft thing? There's a debate there. There's a debate. So
there's a debate.
I saw it.
Yeah, there is a debate.
I'm going.
All right.
Taco versus
burrito. Let us know. I mean, again, like Joshua said, if you've played this game, let us know in the comments. Otherwise, Joshua, I can't wait for your review in like 3 weeks, 7 weeks, however long you'll be gone for.
Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good, everybody. It's a long adventure.
Good luck on that one, buddy. All right, let me get to my fun find now, Joshua. Let's go. So for the last 2 weeks, I think we're on week 3, we've been unboxing these beautiful little monsters. All right, we're going for the whole collection here. So let's go ahead and get to the unboxing. I'll do it how I always did it. Just fucking pull that shit open. We're an unboxing podcast now, Joshua. One day I'll get even better at this.
It's just a box, you know. It doesn't have feelings.
Remember, don't eat this. This is poo-poo.
That's not good.
All right, first things first.
Is the chair.
Fucking the chair, baby. Yeah. Always the chair. Always chair. Always chair. All right, now the creme de la creme. Go ahead. Boom. Garbaggio. All right, Joshua, you ready for this shit?
Check it out.
Oh, yeah. So this is one of the ones I wanted. This is the creature from the Black Lagoon. I actually haven't talked about the ones that I've wanted, have I? I mean, I want them all, but this one in particular is one that I really wanted. Go ahead and pull out his little chair. So here's his chair. You can see here. Creature from the Black Lagoon. His little chair. We'll go ahead and stick him on here. Let's see. Ta-da!
That's pretty cool. That's sweet.
Yeah. And this little guy, Joshua, let's see if I can get him to focus here. Hang on. I can do this. I did this earlier. So if I take off this, there you go. He's eating like little fish, like little anchovies, which is pretty fucking cool. Yeah. So anyways, there we go. We have a few more left, Joshua. And so the people know at the end, when we do all 9 of these that I have, hopefully we get the whole set. But we're going to do a little giveaway. And we'll give away one of these blind boxes to somebody. So if you see one that you like, maybe you'll get it. We'll see how it goes. But there you go. Let's move on, Joshua. Let's do our fortune. I think we still have some fortunes left. And then we'll give you your lucky numbers. And then we'll call it a night.
Yeah, we do. All right. So thank you for those of you who have hung in there. It's been a bit of a podcast. You know, Had a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But now we get to the very end of this podcast where we look to these cookies for some fortune, for I don't know, like
some guidance,
whatever we look to these cookies for, because we all eat Chinese food. Every single one of us eats Chinese food. We all read these fucking things. Why do we read them? Because we want a little bit of something from them, and that's why we do these things. We want to know what the cookie has to say. So tonight, everybody, on April 2nd, 2024, we're going to reveal what this cookie has to say.
That's such a cinematic way to put that, Joshua. That was real nice. What is this cookie saying? Other than you murdered me, help me.
I mean, I built this cookie up. This cookie better have some shit inside it, because if it just has, it'd be so sad if it's anticlimactic. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Crunch the cookie up as one does and keeps it in the bag, because we're not fucking the carpet thing. All right, everybody. Here is your fortune, and this is why you buy the Chinese food. This is why we spend the money, because we all know Chinese food has gotten expensive. This is the reason for these cookies. So for your fortune on April 2nd, 2024 is as: life's greatest joy comes from sharing good food. I can't make this up, everybody. That's exactly what it says. I can't focus it like Sean can. Whoa, my nails are fucking nasty. But that is what this says right here. Now, can I read it to you one more time?
Yes, Joshua, you can.
So for tonight's fortune is as: life's greatest joys come from sharing good food. That is your fortune, everybody. Let's enjoy some good food together.
That's beautiful. I like that. I mean, I do love sharing some good food with you, Joshua. Food is the way to my heart, if you can't tell. But it's also the way I'm probably going to die. So, well, whatever. Food. Delicious. And now, for the last 2 weeks, let's go ahead and give you our lucky numbers. So, those fortunes, the reason we do it this way now is because, the fortunes that Joshua reads do not have lucky numbers on the back of them anymore.
They don't.
So, we have to improvise. And the way we improvise is with this website here. That has our lucky numbers. So this one still has our stuff saved from last time, Joshua. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and delete the stuff from last time. And I think we're just going to go raw and just do lucky numbers, just no other options added. You okay with that?
Let's do it. Let's get us some lucky numbers.
Right. Let's get them. Here we go. Clicking the generate button. We have generated numbers. I'll read them out to you. Here they are. 1, 4, 13, 25, 28, 37, 38. One more time for the people in the back. 1, 4, 13, 25, 28, 37, and 38. Still no sevens, Joshua. What an unfortunate event, but at least we're able to give you those. So,
and what is it? Can we remind the people who fell asleep in the back, who are or have passed out from their workout, who didn't hydrate enough? What is going on with the number 7?
So I guess we can just sum it up by this. We have a few sweepstakes going on. One of them is the blind box one. The other one is the lucky 7. So if at the end of the year we can gather 7 sevens from our lucky numbers, we will do another giveaway. That one I think is just going to be something from merch. Correct, Joshua? We're going to do something with merch.
Yeah. Handmade in this location right here.
Yes. Right there, right behind Joshua.
Yep. All this.
So that's the other sweepstakes. I thought we had. Do we have one more sweepstakes going on with something? I don't think so.
We like to give shit. We like to give shit away. Well,
oh yeah.
Just comment. If you comment, you're gonna get some shit.
Just straight up, might get some shit. Yeah, just saying.
Yeah, we will give you some shit. We got enough shit to give away.
That's all it is. But we are only at 1 7 for the year so far. So we got a few more to go. So we'll see how it goes. Other than that, Joshua, I think we're ready to land this plane. What do you think, buddy?
I'm with it. I am with it. I got lots to do, lots to prepare for. I'm going on a very long excursion that includes sleeping in cars, sleeping in the dirt, not a whole lot of showers. I really hope I don't come back with lice. I heard they like clean hair. I do have clean hair, so or ticks or some mosquito bites. Maybe I'll come back with some kangaroo meat. I don't know. Just kidding. I didn't mean that. You're not supposed to do that. Just kidding.
Well, anyways, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Your workout is now over. Congratulations. You made it. I don't really have anything left to say other than, Joshua, I hope you have a great time on your vacation.
Thank you.
Hopefully this is seamless for everybody. Next time we talk, we may talk about your vacation. We may not. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. But Joshua, any final words? This could be your last. Just putting that out there.
I know. My goal for the trip is to come back with all the toes I left with, all the fingers I left with, both sets of eyes, and a whole lot of stories for everybody who watches this. So stay tuned because the trip is going to be amazing. I'm doing it with my girlfriend, a couple friends, and if you made it this long, I will tell you it starts in Washington and loops all the way down through a couple states. It's going to be a magical, spectacular, can't wait type of trip. So stick around. We're going to have something for you when I get back. Appreciate you all. Thank you.
There you go. Let's go. Deuces, everybody.